Sorry, I'm running late. I'm heading home now. Do you want me to get something to eat on my way home?
Alex says he wants burgers. Get them for us.
McDonald's?
No, that craft shop on Alameda we went to the other day. He says he wants to eat a burger from there again.
I don't remember going somewhere like that.
Oh, my bad. I guess you weren't with us when we went. It was just the two of us, Alex and me.
Oh, right. Alex is doing so much without me. I don't even know what he's into lately. I feel a little out of the loop.
Complaining about it isn't going to change anything. You're never home.
I've been pretty busy lately.
Alex and I eat together all the time.
You're lucky you can work from home. I mean, I know it's a lot of work being home with a kid all day, but it's like I never have time to spend with Alex anymore.
Yep, and he's a daddy's boy for sure. Maybe he's forgotten about mommy by now.
It's no laughing matter. I tried to go on a little outing with Alex the other day, but he said, I don't want to go with mommy.
Dude, that is harsh.
I scolded Alex for playing with the electric outlet right before we were getting ready to leave. I think that was part of the reason he was upset with me.
Of course he's not going to connect with the scary mom. Besides, you're barely home.
As parents, though, we need to scold him if he needs scolding.
It's your fault for not spending meaningful time with him to bond.
I'm not out of the house because I want to be. Recently, I've been extra busy because I'm not just going to work, but helping out at your mother's house. She's having trouble walking since she was hospitalized the last time she was sick.
That's good of you. Thank you. But it's part of your job as a wife. It's called being dutiful to your family.
I know, but...
Don't just make excuses saying you're too busy for your son. You're Alex's mother, right? If you care, find a way to make the time.
I'm telling you it's physically impossible.
Stop complaining when you haven't even made an effort to make it work. It's no wonder Alex can't connect with you if your heart isn't in it.
Am I really such a horrible mother?
Pretty horrible.
It's fairly recent that I started to feel a distance in my relationship with Alex. I think you're partially to blame.
Me? Give me a break. Stop pointing fingers.
You haven't been bad-mouthing me to Alex. I feel like you two are leaving me out of conversations lately. You're laughing and joking together and won't let me in.
We're close because we spend a lot of time together. Now I can't have inside jokes with my son? Don't be such a crab. That's not helping with the situation with Alex.
Yeah? I don't think it's just that.
Hey, where are you? You haven't picked up Alex from kindergarten? What are you doing? They called me and told me Alex is waiting.
I'm not going. I moved out, just like you said.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You were going to kick me out of the house, right? I saved you the trouble.
Kick you out? I don't remember saying that. What's going on?
You know what Alex said to me today? Mommy, when are you going back to your own house?
What? So he actually thinks you don't live in our house anymore? Ouch.
It's not just that. When I told him I do live there, do you know what he said? Then he said his real mommy was coming soon.
His real mommy?
Apparently, there's another mommy that visits when I'm not home. And Daddy told him that the other person was his real mommy. I wonder who he's talking about.
How should I know? Maybe it's some sort of imaginary friend Alex made up.
Alex said that Daddy and his real mommy kiss all the time. Oh, and you call me bad mommy to Alex. Don't play dumb. Tell me what's going on.
Ugh, this is not how I expected you to find out. Whatever, I guess.
So, what Alex was saying is true? You've been cheating on me? Since when?
We started getting intimate about last February.
Oh, and you'd invite her over to our house whenever I wasn't home?
Not exactly whenever. I started calling her over right around the time you got super busy.
Are you manipulating Alex to take him away from me? That's your plan? You're going to replace me with your mistress and live as a family with Alex?
That's right. Alex is really bonding to Angela. They're practically mother and son already.
So her name's Angela, is it? Are you trying to quash my place as Alex's mother?
Angela is younger and more attractive than you. She buys Alex all kinds of presents and never gets angry with him. Alex completely believes Angela is his real mother.
You manipulated him into thinking that. Of course he's going to believe it if you badmouth me and glorify this other woman. He's only 4.
He must not have cared about you much if he could be tricked so easily. But don't worry. Angela and I will raise Alex from now on.
You say it like it's nothing. Is this Angela woman really going to care for Alex like a son? Maybe she's just treating him well now since she has the ulterior motive of getting rid of me.
Don't be stupid. Angela loves kids. And kids love Angela. She's great with them, unlike you.
Just liking kids doesn't make her a good mother. You like tacos, but you can't cook worth a crap.
Just shut up with your crap. We're already a family. This isn't new. You stopped being Alex's mommy a long time ago.
I know there's no place for me in that house, so I'm not going to make a big fuss to stay.
Oh? Great.
I am worried about Alex, but it might turn him against me even more if I force him to come with me. Alex doesn't feel connected to me at all.
Good for you for admitting it.
Maybe he'll miss me if there is some distance between us. I'll wait until then.
Huh, he's not going to miss you. He's going to forget about you in no time. I'll send you the divorce papers soon. Sign them right away. And never come back to this house again.
I really thought I was doing my best as a wife and mother. I never thought you would betray me like this.
It's going to be the 3 of us from now on. How great for Alex, he'll be living with a nice mommy.
Oh, really? I never want anything to do with you again. Goodbye. Have a nice life.
Hey, sorry. Could you come to our house ASAP?
Mike? What's going on? I told you I don't want anything to do with you. We're nothing now.
I need a favor.
I got the divorce papers this morning. I'll sign it and file it by tomorrow.
No, this isn't about the divorce. I need help with Alex.
What? Did something happen to Alex?
No, Alex is fine. He's just a little bit in shock right now. He's calling for you.
What do you mean? Alex doesn't think I'm his mommy anymore, right?
Something a little scary happened to him. It really got to him, and now he's scared of both Angela and me. He just keeps screaming for you over and over again.
Scared? What did you 2 do to Alex?
It's not a big deal. There was just some yelling. I think he was scared because he's never been scolded by us.
Why would you yell at him? Explain everything that happened.
You told my mom about my affair, didn't you?
Of course I did. I had to explain to her why I wouldn't be coming over to help out at her house anymore. She would need to know ahead of time to arrange other help.
Well, Mom freaked out over it and came to our house screaming. She called Angela a homewrecker and told her to get out.
I can't believe Mary would do that for me. It's so difficult for her to get around because of her leg condition. She still went to stand up for me. I knew she was furious when I told her about the affair. But, wow.
Angela didn't take getting yelled at out of the blue very well. She cussed out Mom and threw her out of the house. Mom fell in the entrance as Angela was kicking her out. It was a catastrophe.
What? Is Mary all right?
I'm not sure. Alex saw Mom and Angela yelling at each other and got really scared and started bawling.
Well, of course. He must have been terrified. 2 adults cussing each other out?
Angela and I panicked when Mom got hurt, and we yelled at him to shut up. He got a light slap on the head, then started wailing at the top of his lungs.
What? I can't believe this. You hit him? He didn't even do anything wrong.
Just lightly. It was barely a slap. More like a tap.
He's not going to start screaming over a tap. Alex almost never cries. If you made him cry, that means it must have been really horrible for him.
You don't understand. We were panicking too. There was so much going on. We didn't mean to do it.
Injuring your mother and hitting your child. Those are not little accidents. They're things you call the police about.
Yeah, they already came. The police, I mean.
What? Did someone get arrested?
Apparently, the neighbors heard the commotion and called the cops. Mom was going hysterical, just screaming insults, saying her grandson was kidnapped and Angela's a child stealer.
You must mean the Tanners. Their kid goes to the same kindergarten as Alex.
Yeah, the Tanners. They're the nosy neighbors that called the cops. The police asked them about Angela, but they said they don't know Angela and she doesn't live here. The police got really suspicious after that.
Well, of course. Mrs. Tanner and I are friends. It's only natural she'd be all, "Who's this?" if she sees a strange woman making a scene at my house.
Yeah. And all this time, my mother's telling the police that she's a kidnapper. Then Alex starts pointing at Angela and screaming, "She's not my mommy! She's not my mommy!" It looked like Angela kidnapped him or something. I finally explained to the police that you're staying with your parents.
The situation is pretty suspicious. It's true our divorce hasn't been finalized yet and Angela's not related to Alex in any way.
The police took Angela in for questioning, and it was a huge pain to sort out the whole thing. But Alex just won't stop crying. There's nothing we can do to calm him down. Alex gets triggered just seeing Angela's face.
You two are hopeless. Fine. I'm heading over there now. For Alex.
Please, hurry up and make this kid stop screaming. My eardrums are going to burst. Did Alex calm down? How's Mom?
Your mother has a sprained ankle. We just finished getting treated at the hospital. We just got back to her house.
How about Alex?
He won't leave my side. Even just saying the word daddy reminds him of what happened today and makes him cry. We'll have to avoid that word for a while.
Oh.
How could you two scare Alex this much?
It's a misunderstanding. I didn't mean to scare him so much. I'll come to pick up Alex tomorrow, around noon.
What are you talking about? You're not taking him anywhere. Alex says he never wants to see either of you again. Don't be ridiculous. He can't even look at your face without getting scared.
He'll feel better after a good night's rest. I need to clear up this misunderstanding.
Who do you need to clear it up with?
Alex.
No, you're talking about your family. I heard your whole family is criticizing you.
Yeah. Mom told all our relatives about what happened today. My cell phone hasn't stopped ringing all day.
With calls from your relatives?
My mom's everyone's favorite. You know that. Everyone's mad at me, saying I brought a skank into the house.
Your uncle called you too, didn't he? To rip you a new one? Patrick, right?
That guy. He was unhinged. He told me to cut off ties with all my relatives if I want to marry Angela. It's none of his business who I marry.
But that woman injured your mother. Of course they're going to dislike her. They're finding out what you did to me, too.
I don't care if every one of my relatives is against it. I still want to marry Angela.
Do whatever you want, but keep Alex out of it.
I told you, I'll be back to being buddies with him tomorrow. Then Angela, Alex, and I can live together again.
Forget it! I'm not going to leave my son with someone who injured an elderly woman and hit a child.
It was just one mistake. Don't be so judgmental.
I've scolded Alex many times, but I've never hit him. Even when I scold him, I try to do it with love. It's not the same as you two just yelling at him out of frustration.
But Alex liked us more than you.
That's because you manipulated him. Alex realizes now. He knows who really cares about him and is on his side.
Let me talk to Alex. There's no way Alex would reject me. You must have told him lies about me.
I'm not a sneak like you. Do you want to know what Alex is saying? He's saying, I don't want daddy.
You're lying. Alex loves me. I know it.
I discussed this with Mary, too. We think you shouldn't have custody. The uncle that called you, he's going to set me up with a lawyer.
What? That's not fair. You're all ganging up on me. Trying to break Angela and me up.
Never come near my son again. Bye, Daddy. After my mother-in-law was released from the hospital, her brother came to visit and brought a lawyer with him. There was a family meeting, and we discussed what was to be done in the future. We decided to sue the mistress for Mary's hospital bills. The lawyer took care of my divorce settlement as well. Alex is still rejecting Mike and his mistress, making it impossible for Mike to take him home. Naturally, I ended up keeping Alex with me. Mike and his mistress did get married, but divorced immediately after. Apparently, they got into a big fight, and Mike ended up in the hospital after she threw some things at him. To be honest, I was not surprised at all. She did injure Mary. It was obvious she was dangerous. Mary cut Mike off when he was hospitalized, so he tried contacting some other relatives. None of them came to visit him in the hospital. Since then, my son never talks about the mistress or his father. I'm Alex's one and only mommy. I'm going to keep showering him with love so he'll forget about all this unpleasantness.
Hey, Dean. I'm leaving you.
In fact, I've already left the house. I'll be staying at my mother's place from now on.
Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden? Where is this coming from? You didn't actually leave already, did you, Andrea?
Huh. From that reaction, it seems like you didn't even notice how much I've been going through lately. You really are a failure of a husband. At least now I know I made the right decision.
What? I had no idea that you were struggling so much. I'm really sorry. I wish you'd said something to me sooner. If I thought you were having a tough time, I would have done something.
Yeah, sure. Too little, too late, Dean. I'm thinking about divorcing you, since you're such a lousy husband.
Are you serious? Divorce just like that out of the blue? What about our son? Oh, just calm down for a moment and let's talk this out, okay? Just come back home. Where are you and Caleb now?
I'm not with Caleb. I left him at home, so you take care of him.
What? You mean he's all alone right now?
Don't worry about it. He's already in first grade. He'll be fine.
Are you crazy? His mom just disappeared and left him at home all by himself? He must be terrified. What if he has an accident or something? How could you be so irresponsible?
Now that you mention it, he does tend to start crying whenever I go out grocery shopping.
Exactly. And you still left the house by yourself?
Well, if you're so worried about him, then why don't you go home and make sure he's okay?
I have an important meeting coming up. My boss will kill me if I skip out on it at the last minute. Please, just go back to the house, okay? Not for me, but for Caleb.
No way. I've already made up my mind about this. I'm not going back to the house that easily.
And you call yourself a mother? What am I supposed to do now? Is there anything I can do to convince you to come back?
Sure there is. I have conditions, though.
Okay, what are they? I'll do anything.
Let's see. I want you to raise my spending money from $1,600 a month to $3,200. And I can go out at night whenever I want, regardless of Caleb. You'll take care of Caleb on weekends while I get to do whatever I feel like. No more overtime, no more business trips. And you have to clean the shower and the toilet from now on. And cook dinner at least 4 times a week after you get back from work.
Hold on a minute, this is way too much for me to handle. You want me to do almost everything by myself? And what are you gonna do?
Whatever I want. If you do all of these things for me, that's how I'll know you really care about me. I won't accept any compromises.
But Andrea, I do really care about you, believe me.
Then you need to show it, not just say it.
As for the cooking you guys dinner, the earliest I can come home from work is 7:30 p.m. every night. What is Caleb supposed to eat before then? I can't just let him starve after coming home from school.
I already said no overtime. Were you even paying attention?
That's gonna be difficult, you know? If not impossible. I have a good salary now precisely because I do a lot of overtime. My job kind of necessitates it. If I stop doing overtime, my salary will decrease by $1,200 a month. Are you okay with that?
Of course not. I won't accept that.
I also can't double your allowance. That's too unrealistic. Once you deduct gas, bills, rent, electricity, food, transport, and so on from my salary, there's only $2,200 left a month. I think I'm already being more than generous giving you $1,600 of that to spend on yourself. That only leaves $600 for me, you know?
Then you're going to have to change jobs and make more money, aren't you? Find somewhere with a high salary, no overtime and no business trips.
Huh? If there was a company out there like that, I would have already quit my job and gone to work there. You're gonna have to be realistic about this, Andrea. What you're saying is just impossible.
Excuses, excuses. Are you sure you don't have a low salary because you're just useless?
Now that is going too far, don't you think?
Look, do you want us to get divorced or not?
Of course I don't want that.
Then you need to prove to me that you really care about me.
I do care about you. Don't you see how hard I'm working to give you and Caleb a good life? And besides that, I do the dishes every night. I take the trash out in the morning. I take Caleb out on the weekends to give you a break. I'm doing the best for you.
Well, your best is not enough. I don't have enough love, money, or appreciation from you.
I let you go out drinking with your friends, don't I? I've never said anything to stop you from doing that.
Oh, how generous of you to let your wife go drinking once a month. What do you want, a trophy?
Well, how many times a month do you want to go before you'll be satisfied then?
5 times a week.
5 times a week? Are you serious? That is way too often, no matter how you think about it.
Fine then. Divorce it is.
All right. I'll do everything I can to comply with your conditions. Let me think over the conditions a bit, okay? Then I'll get back to you with my thoughts.
I already told you no compromises. Are you taking this seriously or not? You're mistaken if you think I'm going to back down on this.
Please, Andrea, there are some things that I can't just do, okay?
My conditions are absolute. I won't hear any excuses. I'm not coming home until you've proven to me that you understand my feelings and that you can take care of me properly.
Oh, don't be like this. Being stubborn is not going to solve anything here.
If you think you're going to get off the hook here, then you're very mistaken. I've already made my decision. Take it or leave it.
My name is Dean. I'm a 40-year-old office worker. One day, my wife suddenly threatened to divorce me unless I do almost all of the housework and childcare. I was just flabbergasted at her unreasonable demands. There seemed to be no end to them. I'm responsible for Andrea's frustration because I'm her husband. I've been so busy with work recently that I haven't had time to listen to what she might have to say. But I wish she hadn't run away from home so suddenly. I wish we had just had one more chance to talk before she left. Maybe that's just me being selfish. After all, I was the one who failed to notice that she wasn't happy. Maybe I deserve this. Andrea really didn't come back that night. I rushed home, but Caleb was safely asleep on the sofa. I don't mind taking him to school in the morning, but I can't leave him all alone from afternoon to 7:30 p.m. at night. My parents live far away, and I can't depend on them to help out either. So I asked my boss to let me go home early. While enduring the cold stares of my coworkers, I returned home. I stopped by a fast food joint on the way home to pick up dinner for me and Caleb. Somehow, 5 days passed like this. Then, one day, I got a text from my wife in a fit of rage. The result of that text led to something unbelievable.
Why haven't you contacted me yet? You said you would think about my conditions.
I'm sorry. I just have had my hands full with day-to-day life.
I've been going through the same thing all this time. Do you know how hard it is now?
You were a full-time housewife though, right?
And there it is. Looking down on me just because I'm a housewife.
I didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying that the time we have available is different.
Anyway, have you decided to accept my conditions or not?
I can't afford to give you a $3,200 allowance. And I can't let you go out drinking 5 times a week. As for taking care of Caleb on the weekends, that's okay. No business trips or overtime work? I can't do that without my salary decreasing. I don't mind cleaning the shower or the toilet. Cooking dinner 4 days a week? I'll do it if you don't mind that it's late. Then there's the matter of taking Caleb to school. That's a tough one because I don't have time for that.
Huh? Is this a joke? You've only agreed to about 3 of my conditions.
I don't have a choice. I've made the best concessions I can. You need to relax the conditions.
If you don't change jobs, I'll get you fired. I'll tell your boss that you beat me up.
What? Are you crazy? How low can you possibly sink?
If I have a few fake bruises and a medical certificate, he'll take pity and believe me. This is the advantage of being a woman.
You're a coward, aren't you? Do you really need to go to such lengths to get what you want?
Of course I do. That's why we're negotiating.
What you're threatening is illegal on so many levels.
Also, I've spray painted a bunch of sexist and racist remarks on your car. to make it look like you wrote them. I even wrote some insults about myself on there. Clever, right?
That's a company car.
I know.
You're the one who's gonna get in trouble for that, okay? This is destruction of property.
What, are you going to tell your boss? If you're shameless enough to say, my wife did it, then go ahead.
Something's wrong.
What do you mean?
You're making conditions that are absolutely unfeasible, and you're playing pranks on me like a child. It's like you're trying to make me angry on purpose or something.
Huh? What are you getting at? I just want to be taken care of properly.
And why would you risk being separated from your own son to do that?
Because if I don't go to such lengths, you won't take me seriously, of course. It's hard for me to leave Caleb, too. I don't like being away from him either.
Well, then come back home.
No way. I told you I won't back down. This is a battle that I can't lose.
This isn't a game, Andrea. This is our family.
Give in to all my conditions. Unless you want to cause more damage than you already have. Call me when you're ready.
For God's sake. Of course it's impossible with those conditions you made. But I'll consider them again for a while.
Consider. You're like some politician or something. Hurry up and make up your mind already. Things are only going to get worse for you.
I'll contact you later.
You've kept me waiting too long, haven't you?
Oh, Andrea, it's been a while.
Don't you think 2 months is too long to delay this?
Has it been 2 months already?
So, are you done thinking about my conditions?
Oh, that. I almost forgot all about it.
What are you talking about? I've been waiting a long time for you to make up your mind about this. If you want me back, say yes right now.
Back? Back where?
Our house, of course.
You don't have a home anymore.
What?
I moved out about 3 weeks ago.
Moved? Moved where?
Where do you think?
Don't be so hasty. We're still married.
Well, technically on paper, yes, we're still husband and wife. But at this point, we're practically divorced, right?
Because I left?
No, it's not because of that.
Then what?
Because you're living with another man. You didn't think I knew?
But how? It doesn't make sense.
The last time we talked, I knew something was wrong. I don't know if you'd call it a hunch, but I felt uneasiness. I asked your parents where you guys are living, and they said that you never came home. I thought it was getting more and more suspicious, so I hired a private detective.
I can't believe you doubted me like that.
I'm glad I did it, because the truth came out.
I don't know what you saw, but that detective is an idiot. He ripped you off. I don't live with a man.
You don't?
I'm at a girl's house. She's a friend of mine. She's tall and keeps her hair short, so she kind of looks like a guy. So your detective has got this all wrong.
That's strange. But she's been using the men's toilets. And she's registered as a man on her family registry.
Huh? How can you, a stranger, look at his family register?
You said his.
What? Oh, damn it.
My lawyer took a look at his family register using his official authority.
Why do you need a lawyer?
Because I'm suing you and that guy.
That's not fair.
You're the one who's being unfair. Making up all those unreasonable conditions that no one would agree to. It was just a way to free up more money for yourself and to have more time to mess around with your secret lover.
You're wrong.
I don't care what the reason is. It's still an unreasonable request.
No, you see, it's not like that.
And I might have forgiven you if I just said yes and gone along with your demands, if not for one thing. You hurt Caleb.
I didn't do anything to Caleb.
You not doing anything is exactly what hurt him.
Why? What do you mean?
How would you feel if one day his mother suddenly disappeared?
I don't know. Depends on the kid, I guess.
Caleb blamed himself. He said you left because he wasn't good enough. He said he should have done more to help around the house. He cried every night after you left.
He's such a little wimp for a boy.
He's only 7 years old. He's just a little kid. But while I've been taking care of him, I realized the importance of something. It's called parental love.
Huh? I used to give him parental love too. What are you going on about?
That's not what Caleb said. He said his mom was always on her phone and wouldn't listen to him. He said that you smiled at your phone, but not at him.
That's not true.
But he enjoys being with me. We eat together, talk together, laugh together. He says he feels more relaxed now than when he's with you.
Ugh, he's so not cute.
That's why I decided to change jobs.
Will you get a raise?
You'd like that, wouldn't you? But no, it's the opposite. It's gonna be a big drop in salary.
That's not what you promised me.
What are you talking about? I don't remember making any promises to you at all.
How are you going to live?
I've decided to move back to my parents' house. I feel sorry for having to move Caleb to a different school away from all of his friends. But I'd feel safer with my parents around when the time comes.
So you're just relying on your parents in the end.
We're family? What's wrong with relying on each other?
You're just being spoiled. A real man should be independent.
I'll always be there for Caleb if he ever needs my help. I'll do whatever I can for him. My parents think the same way. That's why they accepted me.
Oh, I see. So we're divorced. Okay. So what? Who cares? I don't care.
It's not that simple. You should know that already. You know what I'm talking about? The price you have to pay for cheating?
Are you talking about alimony? Just deduct it from your share of the property.
By my share of the property, are you talking about the savings that you've been spending all this time? Because there's nothing left anymore.
Wait a minute. I didn't spend all of it.
I just checked and I have a balance of $16 left.
I used the credit card, sure, but I don't remember spending that much.
You must have used it without checking the balance. Talk about irresponsible. I am so done.
Well, whatever. What's done is done. No use dwelling on it.
Apparently, I can bill you for this one too.
Huh? That's not fair.
How much do you think you'll have to pay in total? About $15,000, including alimony?
I'm not paying that. Are you crazy?
And I can charge your lover $20,000 too.
No way. He's not paying anything either.
I knew this was coming. I'm glad I skipped the settlement. If the court rules in my favor, I can garnish his wages. I am not gonna let you get away with this. Keep that in mind.
Wait a minute. That's too much.
And as for the graffiti on the company car, they're having it repainted. I asked my boss to send you the bill.
What? It was your car?
He said he'd report it for vandalism.
I didn't vandalize anything.
And I want child support for Caleb.
What? But I'm a woman.
So what? That has nothing to do with anything. As a parent, woman or not, you have a duty to provide for your children. You have to pay it if we're getting divorced.
If only you'd agreed to all the terms, none of this would have happened.
Oh, don't be absurd. I can't take those ridiculous terms.
If I get back with you, will you drop the charges and everything?
What are you talking about?
I think it's a good idea for Caleb to have his parents together. And it would reduce the amount of household chores you'll have as a single parent.
Don't say stupid things that make this entire conversation a waste of time. We're divorcing, and I'm taking custody of Caleb. End of story.
But you told me to come home. You told me you didn't want a divorce.
That was up until the other day. You're no longer necessary to me and Caleb. He's having a good time with his grandparents and me. He doesn't need you.
So mean.
He made a few new friends at school already, too. He comes home every day covered in mud from playing baseball with them. Washing his clothes is a real pain.
I'll wash them for you.
You really think that's gonna be enough to change my mind?
Don't be so stubborn.
Your lover, he's aiming to be a stage actor, right? A scandal would really put a dent in his career, so you'd better make sure you both pay the alimony.
You even found out about that?
Anyway, all the relatives have come over and we're about to have dinner, so I gotta go.
I want to go too!
If you show up, then Aunt Lisa's guard dog will be waiting in the yard to greet you.
Ugh, no way, I hate dogs.
Then don't come anywhere near our place. Goodbye, Andrea.
Wait, don't go yet. We're not done talking.
After that, I filed for divorce through my attorney. It didn't take long before the divorce was finalized. She gave up her custodial rights pretty easily. I'm glad that we didn't have to go through the whole manipulation thing. Andrea's lover was surprised that she suddenly went to court. His lawyers have negotiated a settlement. They said that they would pay the full amount if we dropped the lawsuit. I guess he didn't want his future to be damaged. I decided to comply with this, but Andrea's case is different. She was sure to run away, so I wanted to take her to court and get a sentencing. I wanted to be in a position to foreclose on her if she didn't pay. Everything went according to my plan when it came to the division of property. Andrea was ordered to pay $50,000. She also had to pay $30,000 for vandalizing the company car. Andrea's parents called her a disgrace and cut her off. Last I heard, she was working in some shady club, faking her age. I can't say I feel too sorry for her, though. She pays $1,200 a month along with child support. Caleb used to be a quiet boy who lacked confidence, but since coming out here to live with me and his grandparents, he seems to have brightened up. We may be living in the remote countryside now, but it's a good life out here. I'm gonna be there for my son and make as many memories with him as I can.
You're Emma, aren't you? You've got some nerve stealing my dad away from me. Excuse me? My dad told me that you're the person he's going to marry. Okay? Who do you think you are? You think you can just marry my dad without telling me? Can you call yourself an adult when lacking that much common sense? I'll never accept you as a mother. Hold on. Who do you mean by my dad exactly? Who are you? Are you kidding me? Are you by some chance Robert's daughter? Yes, it's me, Courtney. I'm his one and only child. Don't play stupid with me. Hold on, I don't believe this. I haven't heard anything about this. What now? Robert has a child. He didn't say a word about having children. Although he did say he'd been married once. I never imagined he actually had a child as well. Don't act like you didn't know. You don't just marry someone without knowing they have children. So what? Were you planning to just pretend like I don't exist? No, that's not it at all. Listen here. I am 100% against you marrying my dad. If you were some young, beautiful girl, I wouldn't have an issue with it. But I can't believe he would want to marry some old failure that couldn't find a man her whole life. Who are you calling a failure? An old hag like you is not a good match for my dad. Don't get ahead of yourself just because he decided to remarry. As his daughter, I oppose your marriage, so do me a favor and just take a hike. Are you serious? My dad says he's still planning to go through with the wedding, even though I told him what a reject you are. But sorry, I won't accept that. So cancel that wedding as soon as possible. And get out of his life entirely while you're at it. Robert, what's going on? I just got a message from your daughter. What? You talked to Courtney? Tell me what's going on. This is the first time I've heard anything about a child. Emma, I'm so sorry. I'd rather an explanation than an apology. Okay, well, I know I should have told you before, but it's true that I have a daughter. Her name is Courtney, and she turns 20 this year. So this must be the daughter from your last marriage. Who has custody?
It was joint custody, but she's 20 now, so she lives by herself.
I see. Why would you hide something so important?
Look, I'm really sorry. I was thinking you probably wouldn't want to get involved with me if you found out I had a daughter. Up until this point, I've met a lot of good people. But the moment they find out I have a daughter, they get turned off.
So you think it's okay to just get married while hiding the fact that you have a child?
But I told you, didn't I? Courtney is already 20 years old. She's already graduated high school and is quite independent.
So what? Does that mean it's okay to keep it a secret and marry me?
No, that's not what I meant.
Did you think you could hide it forever? Your daughter contacted me and she was quite aggressive. She said that she objects to the wedding and she wants me to break up with you as soon as possible.
Look, just let me sort things out with Courtney. I'm the reason things have turned out this way. I know I can bring her around about the whole marriage.
Do you think that's the issue here? Robert, listen. I know this is going to hurt you, but I think I need some time to think about this.
What do you mean?
There's a difference between marrying someone knowing they have a child and marrying someone who is lying about not having a child. I haven't prepared myself for this development. I know we're officially together, but I need to think about what lies from this point.
Wait, don't tell me. Are you actually talking about breaking up?
To be honest, I wouldn't say there's no chance of that happening.
I can't believe this. Please don't make this decision so quickly. The wedding is just around the corner. We're already halfway through preparations for the honeymoon as well.
I see where you're coming from, but can you expect me to still marry you after finding this out? Even the thought of living together is putting me off.
Please don't say things like that. We're already committed to each other. And as my future wife, don't you think you should act a little more like it?
Are you serious right now?
Isn't this wedding the moment you've been waiting for? It's such a waste to think about breaking up after coming this far.
In what way is this the moment I've been waiting for?
Exactly as it sounds. Finally, you'll no longer be a single 40-year-old. I mean, don't you remember how happy you were when I proposed to you?
Are you kidding me right now?
What do you think will happen if we break up? You'll just go back to being a single, miserable 40-year-old.
Did you just call me miserable?
Do you really think being a single 40-year-old is a better outcome? Not only that, but a 40-year-old who ran off right before her wedding? There's no chance anyone would want to date someone like that.
Excuse me?
With that in mind, is it really a good idea to break up with me? I would say no, but that's just me.
I can't believe that's how you think about me.
It's so obvious that breaking up is the stupid move to make here. Especially when the reason is just because you found out that I have a child from a previous marriage. Like, how petty can you get, really?
Right, let's make this clear. This isn't up to you at all. This is my decision to make.
I'm begging you, don't make such a big deal out of this. Courtney is already 20 years old. She doesn't need to be raised like a child. I know I can turn her around to be more approving of the wedding. Just wait, please.
I gotta say, you're a bold one, Emma. Excuse me? Today's the big day. You finally get your wedding. Even after being told countless times to break up with him, you're still going along, acting like nothing happened. Sorry, I don't think I follow you, Courtney. Not only that, but you didn't even have the decency to send me an invitation. Having the wedding without inviting the groom's daughter really is quite something, you know that? Courtney, there's something you should know about the wedding. If you're gonna give me excuses, I don't want to hear it. What do you mean excuses? I have a really clear picture of what type of woman you are. You're the type of lowlife that treats your husband's child like an obstacle in their way. For that reason alone, there's no way I could let my dad marry someone like that.
It's not your decision to make, but okay.
I told you over and over not to marry him, but in the end, you're still going through with it. That's actually quite scummy. But I have some bad news for you. If you were thinking everything was going to go as planned, think again.
What are you talking about?
It looks like someone has gone and ripped that dress you were supposed to wear today to shreds!
What?
Not just the dress, but the entire venue is absolutely trashed. All the flowers have been completely destroyed as well.
Oh my god.
Well, it serves you right. This is what happens when you try and marry my dad behind my back. Enjoy your wedding in a shredded dress and a dumpster of a hall.
Sorry to tell you, but I'm not getting married today.
Wait, what? What do you mean you aren't getting married today?
Just like I said, I don't actually have any plans today at all.
What are you saying? You do know that my dad did tell me the wedding was today, right?
When you say your dad told you, when was that exactly?
Like 2 weeks ago. It was right before I messaged you. I tried to get him to call it off right then and there, but he wouldn't listen. He said the wedding was in 2 weeks and I would just have to accept it because he wasn't going to cancel it. That's why I messaged you.
Okay, I'm beginning to see what happened here.
What do you mean, what happened?
I hate to break this to you, Courtney. About a week after that, we called the wedding off. Robert and I broke up.
What now? You actually broke up?
Yeah, I decided to break up with him.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh? This is what you wanted all along, right?
No, that is true. It's just you decided faster than I thought, I guessed. Actually, I didn't really think you'd break up in the first place.
Of course I would. I really didn't know Robert had a child. Not that I had a problem with you. Well, in theory at least. In reality, you're quite unpleasant. But my main issue was just that I couldn't believe he'd hide something like that from me. I felt completely lied to. Your father tried to change my mind. He asked me if I was really prepared to go back to being a single 40-year-old. Right at that moment, I realized there was a part of him looking down on me and I lost all interest in him.
Wait, you broke up with him over something like that?
In times like this, the best thing to do is listen to your heart. If he's hiding his own child at this stage, the likelihood he'll hide something down the line is high. If you're in a relationship where you can't share important things with each other, there's no reason in getting married, right?
I guess I understand a little bit where you're coming from. Even so, I'm amazed Dad took the breakup so easily.
Slow down, I didn't say he took it easily.
He didn't?
He begged me to stay with him when he saw I was serious, but like I said, it was just too late. We're both already quite old, and I don't have any time to be wasting with people who are going to lie to me and look down on me.
Really? So you just blew him off, just like that?
I sure did. I'm sorry to tell you, but he cried his eyes out.
Oh no.
So now you're starting to worry about others apart from yourself? Our plans for the wedding have already been canceled. Despite that you've destroyed someone else's dress and ruined their venue. So, Courtney, whose wedding did you just ruin?
Oh no.
Completely destroying a wedding venue is a pretty big deal. Just so you know, if the police get involved in this, I have nothing to do with it.
Oh no! You're right. I just destroyed someone's wedding. Whose was it? Whose wedding did I just wreck?
How am I supposed to know?
What should I do? I thought that was my dad's wedding. I would never have done something like this to anyone else.
Don't you think it would be best to go and turn yourself in? If you don't, the police are going to get involved and it'll turn into a bigger ordeal.
Police? No way. What do you think? If I apologize, would they let me off the hook? Maybe they'll forgive me if I get on my knees and beg.
You can only hope for the best. But the world isn't that kind.
I'm not going to be taken away by the police, right? This was just a careless mistake. No one told me you guys broke up in the first place. So there's no way they could arrest me, right?
You're asking the wrong person. I'll leave it at that, considering I've split up with your father and this has nothing to do with me. Please hear me out, Emma. Courtney just made a huge error in judgment. She was under the impression we were still getting married and absolutely destroyed the venue. I've already heard that from the culprit herself. Courtney talked to you? She was boasting about how much damage she did. She ripped up the wedding dress and all the flowers as well. Really? That girl? But she then became quite anxious after I told her we'd split and already canceled the wedding. So that's what happened. In my last message to her, I told her to go and apologize. So I wonder what happened after that. I'll tell you what happened. I got a desperate message from my daughter saying the owners of the hall are asking her to pay damages. Well, you couldn't expect anything less than that. How much for the damages? It's about $140,000. Wow. Not only that, if we don't pay today, they're gonna contact the police. Apparently, the chairs and tables took a lot of damage, so that's added to the charges. Not only that, but the dress was quite an expensive one too. Altogether, the damages work out to be $140,000. That could be a little bit of an issue. This is more than a little issue. So that's why I'm begging you, Emma. Please help us get out of this pickle. Excuse me? You got cash, right? Please, we need your help. So what if I've got money? Why should I help you after you lied to me and insulted me? If you help us out, Courtney said she will approve of us getting married. Okay, and? Doesn't that work out for everyone? You help and you'll be in good graces with Courtney. Not only that, but we can marry unopposed. It's a happy ending for everyone. I'm so disgusted I'm basically speechless. Goodbye.
Emma, please! My dad told me everything. You're a doctor earning over $210,000 a year, right?
Ugh, what now?
Please, I need your help. The damages for the hall are so high.
I've already said no to your father.
I'm begging you to have a change of heart. Not only will I be okay with you marrying Dad, I'll even call you Mom.
You think any of that is worth $140,000 to me? If that's what you think, your head is emptier than I thought.
Why?
I'm just an old rejected 40-year-old, right? You don't want to give someone like that your precious dad, right? There's no need to change your mind so easily.
Well, actually,
I'm washing my hands of this whole thing. Good luck finding $140,000.
oh no, wait! Please wait. Don't worry about the money, but please don't go.
What now?
Look, I'm really serious when I say you don't need to worry about the money, so I'm begging you on this one. Could you come with me to the venue?
You mean the one you just destroyed?
Yes.
And why in the world would I want to do something like that?
If you can just come and tell the bridegroom this was all a big mistake, that would mean a lot to me. Just convince them this wasn't some revenge tactic against them.
Huh? What do you mean? Is there any point in me explaining that?
If there wasn't a point, I wouldn't be asking you to help me. Please come.
You've got no connection to the bride and groom, right? If all you've done is make a mistake, why would they think this is a revenge tactic?
Well, actually, I'm lightly acquainted with them. That's why there's this big misunderstanding.
Oh, God. You actually know the bride and groom of this wedding.
That's what I'm telling you, I know them. Not only that, the groom is actually my ex-boyfriend.
The plot thickens.
I broke up with him about half a year ago. We were living together with the intention of getting married, but I didn't clean up enough and he kicked me out. Then straight after that, he got a new girlfriend. They're getting married before even living together or anything.
Okay, is that it?
Around that time, I heard about Dad getting married. As you know, I went a little ballistic. I'm already 20, so it's not like I really care about who my dad gets married to. But still, it creeped me out and I decided to go against the wedding.
You mean to say you were basically against the wedding for no reason?
Yeah, I didn't think it would be that serious, but at the end you guys actually broke up. Then the wedding I destroyed just happened to be my ex-boyfriend's.
Sometimes these coincidences happen, I guess.
Right? It seems like my ex and his new girl wanted to get married as soon as possible. Thanks to you canceling the wedding, they were able to get the hall for quite a low price.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. For those with a short relationship wanting a quick marriage, the timing and price couldn't be more perfect.
Exactly. I honestly didn't know. Despite that, my ex-boyfriend really thinks I was out for revenge. He's saying I destroyed the wedding out of jealousy. He's even threatening to sue me for the damages.
Oh dear.
That's on top of the money for the damages to the hall. How's anyone meant to pay for that? Not only that, my ex is demanding $25,000.
Isn't that a little over the top?
Exactly. I don't have that type of money. That's why I'm begging you to help me. Please come and tell them the situation. Tell them it's all just a coincidence.
Sorry, but that's a no.
What?
This is annoying. I don't want to get involved in this any further.
Are you kidding me? Wait just a second. Are you gonna just abandon your own daughter?
Who's this supposed daughter? I don't have a husband, nor do I have a daughter.
Don't say such things, and please just help me out here. I really only have you to rely on.
Actually, the only one you can rely on is your father. I tell you what. If I remember tonight, I'll say a little prayer that your ex doesn't sue you. Now, goodbye and good luck.
This can't be real. Wait. I'm begging you, don't throw me away.
It seems Robert managed to sell whatever bits and pieces he had to pay for the damages in full. He sold whatever he had in his possession, including his nice watches and even his car, and also dipped into his savings. As for the lawsuit, after apologizing profusely and repeatedly, Courtney convinced her ex-boyfriend that it was a misunderstanding. However, she was still forced to pay around $21,000 since the fact of the matter was that she still spoiled the wedding. Courtney complained quite a bit about that, saying how she really didn't plan it and it was all just a big misunderstanding. But she was still forced to pay. Afterwards, I heard she started buying strange pots and beads after searching for ways to rewind time. I hope she has more luck with that than she did weaseling out of her lawsuit.
Hey, Max? I need to talk to you. You're on your lunch break right now, aren't you?
Oh, hey Tabby, is everything okay? I have time to talk now. What's the matter?
I'm just gonna say it. You're cheating on me, aren't you?
What? Where did that come from? I'm not cheating on you. Why would I do that?
You can't lie to me. I have proof and everything.
Proof? Why would you need proof? You can't possibly have proof because I didn't do anything.
So that you don't get away with it, I'll make sure everyone knows what you did.
Okay, well then send it to me. I bet there's a reasonable explanation for whatever you think is going on.
No way! If I send you all my cards, I won't have a hand to play.
Well, I haven't cheated, not once. I haven't even thought about it. I really have no idea what's going on. This is all so sudden. If you do have any proof, it's most likely something I can explain pretty easily. But I can't do that unless you show it to me. Just let me see it and I'll prove to you that I'm not actually cheating.
Show it to you so you can come up with an excuse? I don't think so. Either way, I know you're cheating on me. That's the truth.
It's not true. Why don't you trust me? We've never had trust issues before. I didn't realize I'd done anything to make you doubt me so much.
Don't be so stubborn. Just admit that you're cheating on me and I'll make this easy for you. This is your last chance.
I don't need any chances. I didn't do anything. I'm not gonna lie to you, not even to make you feel better or to put an end to this. I didn't cheat on you and I never would.
Fine then. I'm just gonna take everything you have in the divorce.
Divorce? We don't need to get divorced. Wait, where did that come from? We love each other, don't we?
I thought we did, but I guess I was wrong. You can't just cheat on me without consequences. You can deny it all you want, but I have proof. If I wanted, I could go to a lawyer and divorce you right now. But I'll give you one more chance to make it up to me. If you give me $100,000, I won't divorce you.
What? Why would I give you that much money? I don't even have that much money. Who would ever be able to just hand out that much? Divorcing you would be way cheaper, and at this rate, it doesn't sound like such a terrible idea. Regardless, I didn't cheat, so I'm not giving you a penny. I don't care if you don't believe me, there's no way that there's any proof.
Wow, when did you grow a spine? You've never spoken to me like that before. Usually you don't do anything until I let you do it, and you always do exactly what I say.
It's not that I just do what you say, it's that I like to do what I can to make you happy. But only within reason. We haven't even been married for 6 months yet. I don't want to fight with you. I wanted to do this right.
Then do the right thing and send me $100,000. Simple. If you want me to forgive you, admit that you cheated on me and send me the money right away. Until then, we're fighting. The next message I get from you better be confirmation that you've put the money in my account. Anything else, I'm just gonna ignore you. Goodbye, cheater.
Hey, Tabby, you can't be serious. Tabby, listen to me. Hey, Max, how's it going? Hello, Alex. I'm alright. Is everything okay? I was just a bit worried about you. Worried about me? Was it that obvious? You were texting someone during lunch, right? Whatever it was, you looked super annoyed. Did something happen? Was it that obvious? Sorry it was enough to make you want to ask me about it. I really don't want to mix up my private and work life like this, but it's just a lot all at once. No, it's fine. You're usually pretty quiet and focused during work, so I couldn't help but notice. You don't usually do anything to make yourself stand out, so it was strange to see you look so angry. Whatever it is, don't let it affect your work. It might help you if you talk about it. If you keep it all pent up, you won't be able to focus. Thank you. I'm sorry, it's just that my wife accused me of cheating. You? I don't think anyone thinks you would ever cheat. You're probably the last person on earth I ever expect to cheat on their wife. Besides, you're only ever with her or working hard. I don't know anyone more devoted than you. Of course I wouldn't. But she texted me out of nowhere and then said that I needed to give her $100,000 or she would divorce me. What the hell? Any normal person would just get a divorce, right? I wouldn't be able to stay married to someone who cheated on me, no matter how much they paid. And who is expected to have that much money lying around at once? That's more than I've had in my amount in years. Obviously, I'd prefer not to get divorced. I love her, I married her for a reason. But I can't lie. It's like she's a completely different person. She just accused me and didn't even try to hear me out. It hurts knowing she doesn't trust me. I feel like I don't even know her anymore. She says she has proof, but she won't show it to me, so I can't even defend myself. I don't have any memory of even thinking about cheating on her, so I have no idea what it could possibly be. I don't have any female friends, and almost all of our coworkers are men too. I don't think I've ever spent time alone with a woman that isn't Tabby. As soon as I got home, she started yelling at me about how much money I owe her. I have no idea what to do. She won't say anything other than, "Give me the money," anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'll be much help at work tomorrow. You know, this probably didn't just come out of nowhere. What do you mean? Do you mind if I ask you a few more questions? I have the day off tomorrow. I'll tell our boss I need you for something. Let's get lunch together, take the rest of the day off. I think there's more to this story than she's letting on. I know a few lawyers. I'll give you their details. Obviously, it's better if you don't need them, but better safe than sorry. Thank you. That would be really helpful. Oh, I'm sorry for dumping all of this on you, but you're right. I feel a lot better now. Let's meet tomorrow. Great. Let me book somewhere nice. It has private booths, so we don't have to worry about anything hearing or bothering us. Thank you for everything. I really owe you one, Alex.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Why haven't you put the money into my account yet? Do you really want to get a divorce? I don't mind, you know. I'll get money either way. But if you don't give it to me now, then you lose the money and your wife. I only have so much patience and it's starting to wear thin. Hand over the money before I decide to just take you to court.
This again? Where even are you right now? You left a while ago without even telling me where you were going. I don't feel right about this, Tabby. You should really be at home.
Does it matter? I can do what I like, actually. Would any normal person stay in the house of the man who cheated on them? I don't think so. I guess you really can't stand being away from me. That's why I'm trying to give you an option other than divorce, you know? Because I know how lonely you'd be if I wasn't there.
Just tell me where you are. I'm your husband. You should be able to tell me that much.
You say that, but you lied to me about where you went today, too. I know everything, so don't try to hide it.
No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
You told me you were going for lunch with your coworker, but I know you actually went to meet your girlfriend. You really expect me to believe that you just have lunch with a random coworker? Especially when you took the whole day off to do it?
I actually did meet my coworker for lunch today. I took the day off because I can't focus on anything but you right now, Tabby. Why would I lie about that? And don't be annoying, my coworker is a man.
What, so you expect me to ask him to meet me so he can prove you're telling the truth? I bet he's actually one of your friends who would say anything you wanted him to. I don't trust some cheap talk from a guy you probably paid to give you an alibi.
Tabby, please, just calm down for once and listen to me. You know this doesn't make any sense. I just want to talk. Why are you acting like this all of a sudden? You never would have accused me of this before.
Well, I don't want to talk. I don't have to listen to anything a cheater has to say.
I'm not a cheater. I'll keep saying it because it's true.
Just give up already. All you need to do is give me the money. If you do that, I'll forget all about this whole affair. We can go back to being a normal couple. I refuse to go home until that money is in my account. Hurry up and send it to me. Now stop messaging me, traitor.
Hello. I wanted to say thank you again for today. It was really nice to have someone to talk to. I don't think I'd be able to go through this alone. No worries. So, how did it go with your wife? Did she respond when you messaged her? It's pointless. Nothing I say is going to get through to her. All she says is money, money, money. She won't even believe that it was you I met for lunch today. And before I could even suggest her meeting you to clear it up, she said that I probably paid you to lie for me. Ugh, I feel like I'm going crazy. She won't even let you explain your case? She won't even come home. I messaged her earlier, but she wouldn't talk about anything but all the money she wants me to give her. That is horrible and very, very suspicious. I don't think there's anything I can do to make her listen. I think we should continue with the plan that you talked about at lunch. Got it. Leave it all to me, Max. You should relax a bit. I'll talk to them first. Someone will probably message you about it after that. Thank you so much.
Hey, you can't be serious. You really plan on just ignoring me? Just because I didn't message you for 3 weeks doesn't mean you shouldn't try to contact me. Unless you're taking so long because you're collecting extra money for me, then I expect the money right now.
Actually, I was just about to message you. Good timing.
Good. Did you finally get the money I want ready to send to me? I'm ready whenever you are.
No, actually, I wanted to let you know that I refuse to pay a penny.
What? Have you still not come to your senses? I already told you that I'm going to divorce you if you don't transfer me that money. You know what that means, right? If we get a divorce, You'll be alone for the rest of your life.
Okay, let's get a divorce.
Wait, what?
And I'll be suing you too, for harassment. Obviously, it won't be as stupid an amount that you asked for. But I've already spoken to a lawyer and he gave me a pretty decent figure.
Wait, I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense.
Oh, really? Which part?
You don't really want to divorce me, do you?
I do. Why?
Why? I thought you wanted us to stay as a happy couple. I thought you wanted us to stay married. All you need to do is send me $100,000. Is that really so hard?
At first, I really did want to find a way for us to work this out. But I realized that I don't need to. You're the one who's been going behind my back the whole time. Why would I want to stay married to someone as awful as you? I want to get a divorce as soon as possible.
What are you talking about? I haven't done anything wrong.
You're the one who's cheating on me. I know everything, so you don't need a lie. And out of everyone, it's with my best friend from college. Apparently, you've been with him since before we even got married. Why did you marry me in the first place? You should have just married him instead.
Why? How?
How did I figure out? I hired a private detective.
You did what?
My coworker has a friend who works as a private detective. He was kind enough to introduce me.
I can't believe you'd go that far.
Any sane person would realize that you demanding that much money wasn't for no reason. I knew there was something you were hiding from us.
That doesn't change the fact you're cheating on me too.
Do you actually believe that? I thought that you were lying for money.
You're cheating on me with Mrs. Alex Smith from your work. I know you went to lunch alone together. I saw the booking you made 3 weeks ago. But the biggest proof I have is the guys' trip you went on 2 months ago. You didn't actually go with any guys, did you? You went with Mrs. Smith. I even took a picture of the two of you boarding the train. You have no right to get angry at me for cheating when you're doing it too.
Wow, so this is the card that you've been waiting to play? Alex Smith is a guy. Alexander Smith. He's pretty androgynous, so he often gets mistaken for a woman by people who don't know him, but he's a completely straight guy. He's short and has quite long hair, but he also has a wife and kids at home. You can talk to anyone from my work and they'll confirm it for you. Unless you think I've convinced my entire company to lie for me somehow.
What? Really?
You can even meet him if you want to. He knows all about this whole situation. Don't you remember me introducing you to him on our wedding day? He definitely came.
Wait, he did?
I have never cheated on you, and I never would. I told you that from the start. The only one who's cheating is you.
I don't believe you. You're lying.
I wish I was, but we both know I'm not. Is it true that the reason you married me is because you wanted my dad's inheritance money? Is that the only reason? You didn't like me at all. I know my friend had a terrible gambling addiction the last time I spoke to him. Is he still in loads of debt? Is that why you want the money? My dad was really rich, but my mom is still alive. I let her have all of his money because she's too old to work.
You've got it all wrong.
No, I don't. I know everything and I have proof. I will be using it against you in court. You won't get a cent of my money.
Fine, whatever. It's true. Everything is true. We came up with this plan the second we heard your father might die.
So you married me just to repay his debt?
That's right. We planned to wait until your father passed away and then take all his money. I didn't realize I wouldn't inherit anything. So I planned to lie and make it look like you cheated and get the money that way. But then I found out about Alex and I thought you actually were cheating.
I see. I get along really well with Alex. I like him a lot. If it weren't for him, I might never have known what to do. I bet you thought you'd hit the jackpot.
Anyway, you didn't lose any money and I just told you everything. You can't sue me now, can you?
What are you talking about? You still try to commit fraud. And you told all of our mutual friends that I was cheating on you, didn't you? None of them will even talk to me anymore. What did you plan to do if someone from my work found out? I'd lose everything.
But that didn't happen.
Then why have all of our mutual friends stopped talking to me? You told them I was cheating, didn't you? Luckily, most of them believed me when I told them that I wasn't, but that's because they don't pay my salary. Some of them refuse to talk to me now, though. I hope you're happy about that. Anyway, we're getting a divorce regardless, and you won't see a single penny of my money. You've been staying at your boyfriend's apartment, right? I'm sending my lawyer there tomorrow. You better be there when he calls.
Wait, please. I didn't tell the entire truth. The thing is, I also have a lot of debt. I really need your help paying it off. If you divorce me and don't give me any alimony, we'll both starve to death. So please, just lend me some of the $100,000 you inherited from your dad. I promise I'll pay it back one day.
Actually, I only inherited $10,000. I know you looked through my bank statements to see how much I got. I think you read the number wrong.
I got it wrong by a whole 0. But your dad was rich. Why did you only get that much?
Do you know how much medical bills cost? Have you never been to the hospital before? Most of his money went to his cancer treatment. The rest went to my mom. My mom was nice enough to give me $10,000. Not that I'd accept $100,000 even if she had it.
I can't believe this. You mean my whole plan was for nothing? I just wasted all those years with you?
Anyway, like I said, my lawyer will visit you tomorrow. Don't you dare run away.
Wait, don't go.
Goodbye forever. I left everything after that conversation to my lawyer. I didn't ever want to speak to my soon-to-be ex-wife again. They both tried to sue me one more time, but they didn't have a leg to stand on. I managed to get a good amount of money due to the distress they caused me by both lying about me and suing me. Soon after, Tabby and I became officially divorced. Unable to survive without the massive debt crushing her and her husband, they both went crawling to their parents to beg for money. However, none of their families supported cheating, so they began to work 70-hour weeks just trying to make ends meet. Their debts just keep getting bigger and bigger. Finally, they realized that they'd never be able to pay off the amount of debt that they have and decided to run away into the night. They actually managed to avoid the police for a few months before getting caught gambling with stolen goods. As far as I know, they both hate each other. There are even rumors that Tabby ran away on a boat so that she'd never have to see her boyfriend again. I don't know what the truth is, but either way, it has nothing to do with me. I feel a lot better after the divorce and have been spending a lot of time hanging out with my friends and family. Everything at work is going perfectly. I received a promotion, and one of the women in my new department seems to like me very much. I'm thinking about asking her out on a date in the near future. Wish me luck! Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe.